my dear students. Today I'm going to explain to you all English grammar, and the heading of the grammar is subject and predicate. Now, what is subject and predicate? You all might have heard about a sentence, right? Whatever you write is a sentence, right? So, a sentence is divided into two parts, that is subject and predicate. So, the definition of the sentence is a sentence is a group of words that makes a statement, asks a question, makes an exclamation, or gives a command. For example, Reena saw the magic show. Now, the statement is complete. It gives us the complete information that Reena is a girl and she saw something. What she saw? She saw a magic show. So, it is a complete statement. Now, next, let us see what is subject and predicate. Subject is the person or thing spoken about, that is your noun or pronoun. This comes in your subject. And predicate is what? Predicate is what is said about the person or thing. That is your verb part. The rest part of the sentence is known as predicate. So, here you can see in the example, Reena saw the magic show. Now, the sentence is divided into two parts, that is your subject and predicate. Reena is your subject. Saw the magic show is your predicate. Reena is noun and saw is verb. So, after the subject, the rest part is known as the predicate. So, here in this sentence, subject contains noun, that is Reena, and predicate contains verb, that is saw. Let me show you some more examples. Leena has a car. Now this is a complete statement, but again it is divided into two parts, that is your subject and predicate. So your subject is Leena and predicate is has a car. So here in this statement also you can see has is your verb. So when you see the verb, from there only your predicate starts. Next is my mother is a teacher. Here your subject is my mother. We are talking about my mother. And what is my mother? She is a teacher. Is your helping verb. So my mother is your subject and is a teacher is your predicate. Next is the sun shines brightly. Now here again the subject is the sun. And how it shines? It shines brightly. So shines is your verb. So the subject is the sun and predicate is shines brightly. Now, for more practice, let us solve some examples. Now here we can see, divide the following sentences into subjects and predicates. That means here I have written some statements. I have written some sentences. And we have to divide these sentences into subject and predicate. So let us see the first sentence. The lioness and her cubs were hungry. Now this is a complete sentence. Okay. Now let us see the subject. What is the subject in this sentence? The lioness and her cubs were hungry. Subject is whom we are talking about. That is your noun or pronoun. So what is your noun and pronoun in this sentence? The lioness and her cubs. Okay. The lioness and her cubs is your subject. Okay. Rest is were hungry. Remaining part is were hungry. So this is your predicate. Were is your helping verb. So from here your predicate starts. So the subject is the lioness and her cubs, and predicate is were hungry. Next sentence is Pankaj was playing football. In this sentence, Pankaj is your subject. We are talking about Pankaj. And what is Pankaj doing? He is playing a football. He was playing a football. So, Pankaj is your subject. Was is your helping verb. So, your predicate starts from was. Was playing football is your predicate. Next statement is a big crowd stood around him. Now, what is the subject in this sentence? A big crowd. We are talking about a big crowd. So, a big crowd is your subject. Stood around him. Stood is your verb. So, your predicate starts from stood. So, the rest part is predicate. Subject is a big crowd and your predicate is stood around him. Next is Alina made a salad. Now here your subject is Alina. Whom we are talking about? We are talking about Alina. And what she made? She made a salad. Okay. So Alina is your subject. Made is your verb. So predicate is made a salad. Next is ducks eat small fish. Predicate is eat small fish. And what is your subject? Subject is your ducks. We are talking about ducks. So ducks is your subject. And eat small fish is your predicate because eat is your verb. Next statement is the rain was raining heavily. Now we are talking about the rain. Okay, so your subject is the rain. And how was the rain? It was raining heavily. So your predicate is was raining heavily. Was is your helping verb. Okay. Next statement. I heard a lovely song. So here I is your subject because I'm talking about myself. And what I heard? Heard a lovely song. Okay. Heard is your verb. It is a past tense of hear. Okay. So I is your subject. Heard a lovely song is your predicate. Next statement is peacock is sitting on the roof. Peacock is your subject. Now in this sentence we are talking about peacock. And what peacock is doing? Peacock is sitting on the roof. Okay, so this is your predicate. Next statement, Tina opened her school bag. Now in this sentence we are talking about Tina. So Tina is your subject. And what Tina did? Opened her school bag. So opened is your verb. Opened her school bag is your predicate. In next statement, this book has many beautiful pictures. Now in this sentence, this book is your subject. We are talking about book. And what book has? It has many beautiful pictures. So has many beautiful pictures is your predicate. Okay? So in all these sentences, you can see one common thing, that your predicate is your noun or pronoun. Okay? And from where your verb starts, it is your predicate. Okay? So I hope you all have understood what is subject and what is predicate.